Vikings and the Denver Broncos.
And it's coming up next on Madden Football. Let's have some fun.
Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from Denver. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
And this is the opportunity Sam Darnold's been working for. I mean, to resurrect his career after some struggles early on in New York. He's had a bit of a mixed bag, but there is no mistaking the physical talent, the arm strength, the ability to play quarterback at a high level. He has it all. There's a reason he was drafted where he was, Mike, and I think Minnesota has themselves a sleeper here at the quarterback position.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing to open it up is Darnold. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now the man who moved inside the NFC North, the former Packer, Aaron Jones. And he's going to have the 1st down, mark him at the 45, and move the chains. Here's Cam Akers for the first time. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Pistol snap back to Darnold. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cody Barton. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
You know, whether you're manning the middle or you're a rusher coming off the edge, Mike, if you play linebacker in this league, you have to have the ability to handle yourself in pass coverage. If the expectation is that a throw is going to head his way, he'll make that play. And that was the biggest play he could have made. That was really nicely done.
They'll run. It's Williams. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
70 Lion. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today.
Still second down.
The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal.
19, Dragon 60.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit...
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. On fourth down, the veteran Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal. His kick is perfect. And the Broncos will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings offense going to take over now for the second time. They had the interception on that opening drive. It only led to a field goal, so 3-0 as the offense comes back out first and 10. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now Jones. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's second and 2. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And he will score. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Reichert. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line.
Automatic first down.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. Oh, he coughs up the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
60 Maverick.
Mims sent in motion here. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Here we go. Come 19. Hut.
Knicks from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
On 4th down, the Broncos send out Riley Dixon to punt. Brandon Powell returns for the Vikings. Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Vikings offense ready to get back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it's going to be 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
18 Cardinal.
On 2nd down, it's Knicks. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos will tie the game at 6.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Vikings offense ready to take over possession of the football. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. Not much there, maybe a yard. Play fake to Jones, and now Darnold. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. To the right side, he's got Hopkinson, his tight end. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, second and a yard. One quarter in the books. All even at 6 apiece. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Second and a yard. A run. It's Jones. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at third down. Again, it's Jones. He's going to have a Vikings first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1. Now Darnold. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll go play action with Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. The Broncos offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That is going to be caught by the rookie wideout. And he will go all the way. Devon Vele. Touchdown, Denver. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. The Broncos will go up by 7. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll be looking to answer back. They trailed 13-6 And start this one with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And this will be incomplete.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do. These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
On play action, here's Darnold. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got it.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Darnold to the air once more. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision. Broncos offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. He's got it to tight end, Adam Troutman. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Second down, Nix. He connects with Mims. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Throwing is Nix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to throw is Nix. Oh, a man open right side. He's got him. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Throwing. Nix. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Broncos going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So following the field goal, Lutz is back out to kick it away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Pistol snap back to Darnold. He's going to run it. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
He was looking for T.J. Hockenson on that one. And it'll lead to a second down. Now, faking the give. You let this go. Deep for Jefferson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he's going to be taken down.
There's no doubting the fact, Mike, they've made a clear point in saying we need to get this guy the ball as often as possible. And so far, they've had great success when they have gotten him the ball. I think defensively at some point, you've got to find a way to get this duo out. They're going to be in for a long game.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. And I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
Darnold to throw again. It is brought in the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. His second touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos offense going to get it one final time in this first half. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Now he'll air one out. That is caught! And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
Here we go, set.
They'll throw. It's Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And that is incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Lutz for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Broncos will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we come to halftime here in Denver, and the Broncos are out in front as we send you to our studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman. And apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. First and 10.
Track 60. Here we go. Here we go.
To throw is Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Go.
On second down, a run with Williams. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half. but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out? He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
He will air this out, looking for Sutton.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Nix from the gun on third down. He's going to dial up another deep ball.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
The visitors' offense and Sam Darnold heading back on the field. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game, under pressure all game long, the secondary feasting on his passing. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's easy to make your quarterback look good when you can just get open as easily as he has in this game so far. I mean, he had the big first half, remember. But here in the second half, he just continues to add to these numbers here in the third quarter.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Play fake to Jones, and now Darnold. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down. They'll go play action with Darnold. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Here's Darnold again. Now he'll run.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure's good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for the first down with Jones.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Broncos. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
79 Broncos.
Back to throw. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
60 Gtowncapp. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. The Broncos bringing out their punter, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So now this team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Interesting point here, Greg. This is one of those where...
And I think a lot of it has to do with how much confidence do you have that he can work himself through it, because as the turnovers continue to stack up, your biggest fear is that the confidence breaks down. So a lot of this is really just how well do you understand, what kind of relationship do you have with your quarterback. If you think you can get him through it, keep putting the ball in his hands. If you think he's done for the day, you got a big question you got to answer, whether he should even be in the game. As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. To throw again is Darnold. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Darnold to the air once more. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out.
That is hot. What a throw. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Reichard, good with the extra point. And the Vikings will cut it to a 2-point lead. Reichard out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Chop 60. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the third quarter.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll run it with Williams. Williams, first down, and he's not done. 19 yards on the gain, and that's good for a first down. On first down, right back to Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple-possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. On the give, it's Williams. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
18, Pioneer. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Nix now on first and 10. Here's second and 9.
Get up. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warrior 70. Ready.
Throwing is Nix. He pulls it in around the 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
A tight end in motion now. Here's Nix to throw. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Adam Troutman. Touchdown, Denver. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good. The Broncos will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. This team's offense ready to take over once again. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with first down. On play action, here's Darnold. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw and the pass is incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Pistol snap back to Darnold. To the right side, he's got Hopkinson, his tight end. A gain there of 10 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
You let this go. Deep for Jefferson.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game, and they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball, and let's see if they can take advantage of it.
He's going to look downfield once again. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense, and, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
He's going to try it here again. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And the Broncos have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
On the carry, it's Williams. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9, just a yard short of that first down.
Ready, break. Come on. Set. 19 Lions. Go.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nick. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Ivan Pace. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Again, working deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
And that is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And the Broncos are going to take over here at their own 22.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense back on track.
Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18. 70 range. 70 range. Huh.
Back to throw is Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. The veteran Harris. Around the ball like he's been most of his career.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw him on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Reload.
On the ground, this is Williams. And it'll be a pickup of 3, so 3rd down forthcoming.
Here we go. Set. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Check go.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. He will air this out, looking for Sutton.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's into the end zone yet again. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is 1 behind the single-game NFL record. Big spot here for the Vikings. They'll try to add on the 2-point conversion. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Riker it out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10.
Set. Cougar 19. Unlock line.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
It's another run here for Williams. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as They'll get it with still a minute 20 left to go in the game.
Ready? Panther 11, 79 Bronco.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Second down. Nix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Look at the big guy rumble. And he will score. Touchdown, Broncos. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Still first down.
Awful time to get a penalty. Now 1st and 15. Play fake to Jones. Now Darnold. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far that has proven to not be the case.
He's going to let one fly for Addison. And they take him down. Big pickup through the air, but there is a flag on the field. Will this stand? They'll come up now for 2nd down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
You'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game. And that's his 5th touchdown catch of the game. That ties the NFL single-game mark. Jerry Rice did it in 1990. Kellen Winslow Sr. 1981. Bob Shaw all the way back in 1950. They have company with the 5-touchdown reception game in this one. Big spot here for the Vikings. They'll try to add on the 2-point conversion.
We go sack.
Darnold to throw again. And this is caught. He's able to hang on. They get the 2 points, and we are tied in the final minute of play. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Javonte Williams heading out with the Broncos for their next drive. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with first down.
Let's go now. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll send a tight end in motion. A first down throw for Nix. He'll find his tight end. That's Troutman. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Cowboy 80.
On the ground, Williams. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10. Williams. Space to run inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Give him 27, and it's first and goal. A tight end in motion now. Here's Williams. And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything. There is a marker down. These points may come off the board.
Holding offense.
So holding is the call, and take that touchdown off the board. Now, first and goal.
Bronco 80. Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Hut.
They'll keep it on the ground. Still a ways from the end zone as they come up now on second and goal.
60 by 6, 60 by check, check. Check go.
One more time for Williams. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very little time remaining.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Here goes up.
They'll go play action with Darnold. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and It's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
He's going to look downfield once again. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Broncos are winners. As we say, so long from Denver.